Hey, I'm Tiana. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in my raw form and I will be talking to you about the time that I met Sabrina Carpenter. Now, before this video gets started, I don't have any evidence of any of this stuff happening. I was young and I did not think I was going to be filming this or recording, doing any of this. Like, I was young. I don't have any evidence. So therefore, I know some people are gonna not believe it or question the legitimacy of this video. I've told people and they have not believed it before. I actually commented on one of her videos talking about how I met her and my experience, and many people were dismissing whatever I had to say. And I think that's totally acceptable. But I swear this story is totally real. Oh my goodness, that makes it sound so fake. But I swear to y'all on everything that this video is legitimate. This story is real. This story is real. Time for the story. One day I went to my cousin's house for a sleepover with one of her friends. There were three of us, my cousin, me, and my cousin's friend. This was a normal sleepover. We went to her house, we ate taco bowls, and we played games. And I don't know whose idea it was, but it was somebody's idea to call celebrities. So that's what we did, right? We called a few, some didn't answer,
Actually, most didn't answer.
I think one besides Sabrina Carpenter answered. I think it was like Chris Brown or something. But he he hung up whenever we started screaming. And then the next celebrity that answered, well, there's some time that passed between this. Like, we were calling celebrities for like a good 30 minutes, all right? We're just gonna fast forward to whenever we called Sabrina Carpenter, and she answered. So we called Sabrina, and she answered with Rowan Blanchard. Rowan Blanchard was there at the time, and we were ecstatic. Like, I know I watched Girl Meets World, and I'm pretty sure all of us did. I didn't watch it like that, so I wasn't that big of a fan, but I knew who she was and I knew she was famous, so of course I was excited. And I remember we were talking literally like all night until we hung up, had to go to sleep, of course. I'm not even sure what we talked about. Like, if you ask me, I couldn't tell you. I remember just the big picture. I remember the big points. I don't remember all these little small details, I don't know what we talked about. And I'm not sure if it was the morning after we woke up or if it was the night before. But she sent us a picture of the house we were in at the time, and it was like an updated picture. There was the little slide outside and everything, the same car positioned in the same place. Everything was perfect. And that didn't raise any flags because there's Google Maps available, and like IP addresses, you know so I wasn't really like that surprised, but it was kind of surprising because, like, why did you get a picture of our house and send it to us? Yes, I know what the house looks like, but what also surprised me was like how updated it was, because I don't know if the city that you live in is the same, but it updates it every 4 years, and usually they're not updated like our town is a very small city, and like I'm pretty sure if I look up there now, it would probably, and some of okay And she also sent us a link. I'm not sure if she sent us a link or she told us to look up something specific on Google, but the link or whatever site we went on, it was like a picture of us. It was a picture of the call. And I was kind of like, but like we only got to see it once. Like after we saw it once and we clicked off of it, we couldn't see it no more. It disappeared. And I really wanted to see it again because I didn't get to get that like good of a look at it. But I heard from them that that's what it was. Them referring to my cousin and her friend. I heard from her that it was a picture of us, and I briefly saw it. I was kind of like in the background. I wasn't really talking to them because I was shy at the time, and I still am shy, but I was like in the background just listening basically to them talk. I wasn't really like all up in their face. So it's the next morning and we called her again. I'm not sure what we talked about that time either. But fast forward, and at this point, I don't think we called her anymore. It was kind of like the afternoon. We didn't really call her anymore. We were just like texting, and she was trying to get us to go into the trailer across the street from my cousin's house, right? Which was weird. Like, why are you trying to get us to go into some random person's house? But us being young, we were contemplating it, okay? We were contemplating going into this random person's house. She was like, oh, come in. She was like, go across the street. I'm in there. Come meet me. We have like camera people in there too. And we were like, we were contemplating whether we should do it, and we even went outside and we looked across the street to see if we could see her, and she wasn't there. Well, not to our knowledge. We didn't see her in there. We didn't see nobody around. Oh, okay. So we go outside. We're outside, and we grab her. Oh my goodness. My cousin's friend tries to grab her phone to see something. I don't know. Maybe she was trying to text Sabrina Carpenter, but it wasn't there. And we were looking for her. She was like, have you seen my phone? Nobody saw her phone. Last time we knew, she had it with her. And so we're just searching. We're searching the house. Nobody can find this phone. This phone is disappeared. I'll say about like 10 minutes has gone by. And I don't know how we found this phone. But we found it eventually up at the top of the closet, and I'll show you like how it was positioned and everything. Come here. So pretend this closet has nothing in it. The phone was all the way back here, like right here. So it was all the way at the top of the closet in the back part where literally nobody can reach. At first, I thought somebody was playing a joke. I'm like, we're all looking around at each other like, who put this up here? Like, I know it's you. And we're over here thinking everybody's joking. And nobody says that anybody was joking, like, we're like, we don't know how this got up here. But anyways, it rose a red flag for me, all right? And I don't know if it rose a red flag for the other girls, but it was definitely not sitting right with me. And so we go outside again. We don't go yet, but we're going to go outside. We're walking to the front door, to the back door, to go outside. And before we even got to the door, I guess. Okay, back up. So when we found the phone, I saw my cousin's friend put the phone in her back pocket. I visibly saw that. I saw that, and I know I saw that. And as we were going out the door, we opened the door and the phone falls from the top of the door, the crack. I don't know. It falls from the top of the door down to the floor. And when I tell you, I was more than creeped out. It was crazy. And we were all freaking out at this point because we just found the phone. She put it in her back pocket, and now it's falling from the top of the door down to the floor. And I don't know. I don't know how we went about our day normally like that. But looking back at it, it really freaks me out because how did that happen? And that's where the witchcraft comes in. That's where I think something was going on, like witchcraft wise, because there's no normal explanation for why the phone teleported out her back pocket up to the top of the doorway in the crack and falls down like right before we even go outside. We went straight from the closet to outside. That doesn't happen normally, kids. I feel like they were trying to play with us. I feel like they were playing with us. Like even whenever they were trying to get us to go outside, I feel like they were playing with us. Like I don't know, they didn't have anything better to do. So they wanted to see if we were that dumb to go outside. I feel like Sabrina Carpenter just wanted to scare people. Sabrina Carpenter and Rowan Blanchard just wanted to scare people. But then again, they were little kids. Why are you doing witchcraft? You know, like there's so many questions I have. Like, what happened that day? It's just a weird situation all around. But anyways, we continue on with our day. And she says she wants to meet up at Wendy's because that's where we were going after the sleepover. We were going to Wendy's that afternoon to get some ice cream. She was like, oh, I'll meet up at Wendy's. She also was convincing us that, trying to convince us that she was in Charlotte, I think she said, and that she was on her way from Charlotte to see us in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And she said she was going to meet us at Wendy's in a white van. A white van. We got there, we didn't see her, and we left. So that's the story of me meeting Sabrina Carpenter. Well, talking to her on the phone. Now, here are some theories that people I've talked to came up with. My brother's theory is that she was trying to kidnap us, and I guess his reasoning behind this was because of the white van. Because what are white vans notorious for? Yeah. I guess that's why he said that. And I don't know how to feel about that one. Like maybe yeah. Maybe she was trying to kidnap us. And my boyfriend's theory is that the call was fake and that somebody was trying to kidnap us. And to that, I don't think the call was fake because we're human, you know? And humans can realize other humans, if that makes sense. Like, we have things like the uncanny valley. Well, we experience things like the uncanny valley, like when something is supposed to be human but doesn't look all the way human or real. And I just feel like there wasn't that technology to do that. Like, we were talking to her, she was responding and everything. Like, there was no delays, there was no nothing. We were on the phone with her. And like on Omegle, they do those like pre-recorded video things. I don't think that was that either, because like I said again, we were talking to her, we were asking her questions, she was asking us questions, telling us stuff, and we were responding. And if that were the case, there was no video online like that, you know? Like, she was in a hotel, as she said, with Rowan Blanchard, and I didn't find a video like that. So I don't think that the video call was fake. But yeah, that was my story of me meeting Sabrina Carpenter and Rowan Blanchard. See you guys next time.